Note down the positions of lines with respect to HP and VP. Note down the first one. Parallel to both the planes HP and VP. Note down the first condition. Note down the first condition. I am erasing. Note down the positions. I am mentioning here positions. Positions. The first one. Parallel to both the planes HP and VP. Sir, how it will be look like? How it will be parallel to both the planes HP and VP? You know, this is your horizontal plane, this is your vertical plane. For your sake, I am rotating like this way. This is your line. See, this is your line. Now see all of you. This is the line parallel to what? Very good. Now this is the line parallel to what? Condition satisfied? The line is parallel to vertical plane, parallel to horizontal plane. Due to that reason, what I mentioned, parallel to both the planes HP and VP. Now we understand the condition. Later we will do the problems. Note down the second condition. Line contained in one plane. Line contained in one plane and parallel to the other. Line contained one plane and parallel to the other. So in this particular second condition, see, this is first one, or then give number 1. Next one is better give number 2. Here in the second condition, again there are sub conditions 2 will be there. One you have to give representative B, A, and another one is B. There are sub conditions will be there. So in the sub condition, what is the condition 2? Line contained one plane and parallel to the other. See, this is the line contained by what? Contained by, so horizontal plane is contained. Parallel to what? Understand? Clear it is? Understand? Line contained by the horizontal plane. If I am moving parallel to vertical plane. Note down. Note down. What we are going to be? Line contained in HP. Note down here. Here you have to note down. Line contained in HP and parallel to VP Now all of you see, next condition what? 2B. See now, line contained in VP. So you can see, we can observe. Now it is parallel to HP. Note down. Note down. Line contained in VP. And parallel to HP. Line contained in VP and parallel to HP. Next one. I think you understand the second condition. Note down the next condition 3. Line contained in both the planes HP and VP. Condition 3. Line contained in both the planes HP and VP. Anybody? No? Expectation? No expectation? On reference line XY. Like the point is on HP and VP. Like this. Now see the position. This is the line where it will be there. on the reference line XY. That is only single condition, only one problem. Maybe they will not ask in the examination. 70% they will not ask. Maybe chance will be there. Maybe 1.1, 0.5, 0.1 chance will be there. Okay. Next, fourth condition. Fourth condition. Note down. Fourth condition. Perpendicular to one plane, parallel to the other. Fourth condition. Perpendicular to one plane. Perpendicular to one plane and parallel to the other. Again, perpendicular to one plane, parallel to other, there are two conditions will be there. 3 is already we completed. Now fourth one. Again in fourth one, A, B. Now in fourth condition, A. So what he mentioned? Perpendicular to one plane, parallel to the other. Tell me.
Line of HB parallel to VB.
No. Perpendicular to, parallel to VB. Clear it is? This is the line. You have to make the assumption. Take the line. Line perpendicular to the horizontal plane. If I am moving, it is parallel to vertical plane. No. The first one. Fourth A. Fourth A. Line perpendicular to HP. Line perpendicular to HP. Parallel to VP. Line perpendicular to HP, parallel to VP. Obviously, the next condition.
Perpendicular to VP, parallel to HP.
See all of you. Now see all of you. Initial condition is perpendicular to horizontal plane, parallel to the vertical plane. Now the condition. Perpendicular to the vertical plane, parallel to the
Horizontal plane.
See all of you. This is perpendicular to the vertical plane, and now if I am moving like this way, it is parallel to the horizontal plane. Note down here. Perpendicular to the vertical plane, perpendicular to the vertical plane, parallel to the horizontal plane, parallel to the horizontal plane. Now next one. Note down the next condition, fifth condition. Parallel to one plane and inclined to the other. Parallel to one plane. Parallel to one plane and inclined to the other. Here again the fifth condition. In the fifth condition, again subdivided into two. One is A, another one is B. Now, what is the condition? Line parallel to one plane and inclined to the other. See, initially the line will be like this, isn't it? It will be there, no problem. Or if it will be there in the A, also there is no problem. Because above HP, at that particular point I will mention clearly above HP. If there is no above HP, obviously the line will be there like this. But what I am mentioning here, first, now tell me how it is parallel. Parallel to what? Parallel to what? Parallel to horizontal plane. Okay. Now parallel to. Okay. Now you take the second one. Now see here. Parallel to. What I am doing? Now tell me. Inclined to. Exactly. Inclined to horizontal plane. Now, how I am mentioning the particular condition? Parallel to vertical plane. If the line will be rotated like this, or it is making some angle, inclined to HP. Parallel to VP, inclined to HP. Note down the condition. Here. Note down. Here. Line parallel to VP. Line parallel to VP. And inclined to HP. Line parallel to VP and inclined to HP.